What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with some more oxygen not included. And guys, as you can see, we've been a little bit busy. We try not to do as much in between episodes, but it's a couple of cycles later. Got all the water in, got all the water from up here down to the bottom. We've also discovered there's another natural gas geyser over here, so we've got two really close in the vicinity of each other, which means that we'll be able to do some really good power stuff. So, because you can use natural gas to make power using a natural gas generator. I don't think I've got it unlocked yet. Nonetheless, we're doing pretty good. We've got all the water in there. We are getting some insulated tiles up and running. I don't really want to use the tiles because like the temperature is pretty hot over here. It's starting to heat up. I don't really want it to get hotter than like 35 degrees. The materials in here are above 35 degrees and they will cause the base to start heating up a little bit. So I do kind of want to limit it to about here. That's where I want the base to kind of end. And then what we'll do is we'll probably build another wall up because this will be a doorway. And yeah, I think we'll just go up like that and then come across. And then I think that will be, and then we'll close up the base there. Because, yeah, I don't want to get in too hot, and out here it's a little bit too hot for my liking. So I'd rather leave it like that. We will, however, build a mechanized airlock, chuck that bad boy down there like that. So, yeah, I've left this little gap open because we do have a lot of resources down here, and we are probably going to need to go down there eventually and get them. But that's for a later stage. We will sweep those up at a later stage. We are also going to dig those up. You can see there's a lot of materials. A lot of materials. So yeah, our food situation is sort of dwindling. We're having a little bit of a problem, and you can see here the temperature of them is too much. So that's why we're just going to wall it up here, and we're going to wall straight up. So once this is all done, it'll get walled off. We are starting to slowly excavate this area as well. This is all just going to get pulled out because, well, it's area prime for base building. So I'll probably have the base set, I reckon, I don't know, let's count it out here. So we're going to have, that's the 16 there. There'll be a gap, ladder, gap, and that's where the new base segment will begin. Let's chuck that there real quick, see how much we go, and go across 16. That gives us about 2. Yeah. So let's cross that off, mark that down, and chuck a tile down there. So that will be our base, I think. And yeah, and probably just wall that off, I reckon, because we do have a little bit of there, but yeah, I mean, we can't. For perfect alignment's sake, I think we'll wrap the building up there because we can't do another 16 over here. It'll be too hot for it. I mean, 33 degrees isn't too hot. I'd rather just have a smaller, compact base. I'm used to building really big bases. Like my last couple of cycle playthroughs have been ginormous bases. So I'd rather not do ginormous bases this time around. I think we'll try and stick with a more compact base. We will get into hatches and ranching, which is a really good food source for us. And it's a lot better than, I mean, is it better than farming? It's very good in terms of getting a lot of stuff and food for your dupes real quick. We haven't taken any more dupes on, so you haven't missed any of that. We do have to deconstruct that as well. But yeah, we'll probably just chisel all this out. We could get it to go across to the bottom here. Is that polluted oxygen? That is a bit of polluted oxygen, and we would get a little bit of slime lung coming through. Actually, no slime lung. 0 surface gems, so that's actually really good. So we can just hollow all this out. And what's the temperature like? 31 degrees. Yeah, I can do 31 degrees. So I think we'll just carve out this huge cavern. You can already see we've done that here. Can't really go that way yet because there's a ton of slime that I don't really want to deal with. But here I can carve all this out. I'll carve all that out. And there's a ton of algae up here, so we also need to dig right through all of this. And not to mention all the copper ore up the top there. So let's dig right through that. Awesome. All right, so we're going to just slowly start excavating the base. I do need to fix these beds up and where the ladders are. I also need to get a proper bathroom up and running, which makes me think, do we have the stuff we need for a proper bathroom yet? We've got the lavatory. We need, what do we need? We need the sieve. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's all we need. I think that's everything. I don't know if we need, do we need a liquid reservoir? Probably. Could use a liquid reservoir. Do we have a liquid reservoir? No, not yet. So that's probably the next thing. We will research the liquid reservoir. Now what that'll do is it'll store any excess water, any excess liquid coming through, which you'll see will play a part. I also need to deconstruct these. So we'll deconstruct those so that we can wall that up and seal that off. That's fine like that because now the temperature will stay out. So like 33 degrees is the maximum. I don't want to dig through there. I will deconstruct that so we can build a ladder system so we can finish off these insulated tiles here. There we go. Awesome work, guys. Wait, what am I doing? What's going on here? Yeah, that's the edge. So insulated tiles. We need to get this fixed up first. So we'll just chuck some tiles down here and here. Yep, awesome. And then what we can do is chuck some of the planter boxes down like that. Awesome. Can I build another one there? No, I can't because the ladders are there. That's right, they still can get through and around the base. Awesome. All right, so that'll fix that up. I need to get the seeds over, and then once that's done, we can start sealing that up because I need the seeds done. Awesome job, guys. And then, yeah, we probably need to get the water supply online. And I just realized I don't have a pitcher pump down the bottom here, and we are definitely going to need one of those. So let's go into plumbing and pitcher pump. I just totally forgot that we would need one of these. Chuck that there. Can we prioritize that, please? Otherwise, no one's going to be able to wash their hands, and that is not a good sign. Awesome, and we've got some new printables available. Chuck the ladders up there. That's going to fix that up. Choose the blueprint. What do we got? Researching? Actually, that's pretty good. Food morale, increased strength. Can't do digging areas. A little bit annoying. Frankie, actually pretty good. +7 strength and machinery. Can help with cleaning up and everything. I think what we'll do for now, though, is I think we will take the copper ore. Main reason being because I don't think we have the food sources to be able to supply another dupe. So I think we'll just leave it how we've got it. I think for now, I think we've got enough dupes for the time being. Unreachable dig. Why is that an unreachable dig? There's nothing there. Oh, there we go. Okay, sure. And we need to... I can't remember how you do it. Food. We got to go into here. Grab the planter box. Boom, bada, boom. That's great. And we can go mealwood seed plant. Copy settings like that. And copy settings from you as well. Boom. Awesome. So we've got the mealwoods going. That's getting sealed off. So we'll have some nice juicy safeness from our base. What I'll do as well is we'll chuck another storage bin down just there, and then that'll enable us to just sweep up the mealwood seeds and the dirt here so that we can just have that all nice and clear. Consumable? Is it consumable? I don't know. Agriculture? No. Cultivatable soil? That's definitely got to be it. And seeds as well for the mealwood. Done. Now we can move all of this stuff into storage. I'm not too worried about the copper ore. That's fine. It can stay there because it's not going anywhere. The water is going in there. We also found a salt water geyser over here, which is really good. Now, this is emitting water at 9.2 kilos at 95 degrees. We're definitely going to need to cool that before we bring it into the base. But that is pretty much how we're going to replenish our water supply as we use up the water. But we do have quite a bit of water through here. Does it actually tell us? I'm pretty sure we can get it to tell us how much water we have. No, it doesn't. Not all at once. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, we've got quite a bit of water. That should hold us for a very long time, easily. I need to get rid of these ladders as well. Yeah, that will easily hold us out, and we can now finally seal this up. Can I move the algae and the copper ore? Let's go. Let's for my sake, we'll turn the algae on there and consumable ore. We want metal ore. That's what we want. We want the copper ore, and that'll enable us to sweep that up. Awesome. So now we can just go like that. Easy. Awesome. All right. So that's sealed our base off from the heat. You can see it is starting to get a little bit hot in here. 37 degrees. We don't want that coming into the base. These insulated tiles will do that. We need to fix that up the top here because it's going to start coming through as well. But for that, we need to get our bathroom systems online. So, we've got to figure out where we want our bathrooms to go. I'm thinking we probably just chuck them up here, to be honest. Right across here. I think that's going to be best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. All right, so did I get the right thing that I needed? Did we research it? What did I need to research? I can't remember. If we look through it for a little bit, we should find it. There it is, liquid reservoir. And I think that's all we need to get our bathrooms up and running. Yep. All right, so that's going to get our bathrooms going. I will deconstruct these as well because for the time being, I don't need them. And I do want to make these into rooms. So let's get pneumatic door there. Is that right? Pneumatic door there? Yeah. It should be right. These are 16 across, yeah? Made them right? Yeah. Sweet. So that's going to get the pneumatic door in there. And then we'll have another door here. Done. Pretty sure that's right. I don't know why I'm doubting myself so much for right now. Or if I need to go in one more. No, that's right. Yeah. And then what we can do here is we'll get the water system, the bathrooms up and running. So we're going to need to deconstruct all this because pipes can't flow through it. But what we'll do is we will chuck that there. And we are going to go with plumbing and we're going to go lavatory. Now, I need to fix this up. That's going to be a problem. What have I done? These ladders are really throwing me off. Let's deconstruct all of that because, yeah, the ladders are really throwing off my, like, design. But we'll fix that. We'll fix it. So right now what we need to do is we need to get 16 across here. So 16 across there is there. Okay. So let's go tiles and we're just going to go straight across here. Right? That's going to fix that up. And we're going to need to chuck some airflow tiles in eventually. And we can get some pneumatic doors in. One there, one there. That's fine. I'm going to wall these off now. Tile that up, tile that up. They'll still be able to get through. They can still get through to get the water. We are going to need to, like I said, dig this up because plumbing won't flow through it. But now we've done that, we can actually build our lavatories. Now these are the bathrooms. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go with the sinks as well. And we will go 1, 2. No, I don't like that. Everything has to be nice and neat and concise. All right, done. And we'll go sinks. What if we go 1? Huh. Well, let's do that and we'll cancel that and just chuck it in. I was thinking we can separate it to make a little bit of space for some decor, which is what we can use, but that's not going to be the case. So we'll do that. They're getting all that constructed. Wonderful, guys. You're doing a swell job. And we're just going to wall that up right now. Wall that up right now. And then this is the room bonus that I was mentioning. So once this is all fully enclosed, we should get a morale buff for a Roche room, which will give us our duplicants +2 morale when they walk through it, which is really good. We also need to get power going through this. So for that, what are we going to use for power? Do we want to use a manual generator? I don't really want to use a manual generator because a manual generator will... It's not efficient enough. We can get a coal generator and chuck it down the bottom here. That would work. But the thing with coal generators is that they burn coal and produce carbon dioxide. So A, you need to make sure you got enough coal. And B, you got to make sure you got somewhere for the carbon dioxide to go to. I don't have the most amount of coal. I do have enough to probably get the bathrooms up and running. Let's get them built to make sure that we've got the room going. Deconstruct that little ladder there. And then they don't have to use these gross toilets anymore. And they'll have proper plumbing and everything. Next we need to do the pipes as well. We'll go with a liquid pipe, just a standard one. And have that going across like that. And yeah, we're going to need to change this up. And have that going like that. And then this is just going to connect all that up. Okay, so this is our plumbing. So the water is going to come through these pipes and it's going to feed into our toilets. This is their intake. So this is where we'll have the clean water going, and then all the dirty water will come out of this green one. So you can see we're feeding it all up there. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean the dirty water and pump it back through the system, which is what the water sieve does. Uses sand and it cleans the water from polluted water. I need to get some tiles going across this way though, otherwise our plants aren't going to grow. What is going on here? Farm plot inoperable. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was the temperature or something. I need to get a millwood plant there. Awesome. All right, so we're doing pretty good. What's going on there? Okay, it's fine. They're just fixing that up. Now we've got some mill lice in here. Now we should get the room buff. Why is this no room buff? Size. There we go. Done. So yeah, perfect. Wait, what? Oh, it's because they're fixing it up the top. So now every time the dupes use this room, they will get a +2 morale bonus, which is great. Now, while they fix that up, it's not going to work, but that's fine. All right. So we also need to build a liquid reservoir there. And any excess water that the water sieve produces that can't be put through here will go into this liquid reservoir. Now, we also need to get a liquid pump down. Liquid pump, here we go. You can see liquid pump. We need to get this bad boy down the bottom here because he is going to pump the initial water through to our system just to prime it to get it started. Actually, I think I need that one there, so we'll cancel that. We also need to do a power supply, so I think... Can I make a smart battery? I don't think I can. We'll research the smart batteries. The smart batteries allow us to store up power without it going to waste. So if we just built a jumbo battery and the coal generator, yeah, that works great. But the smart battery will actually prevent us from losing any excess power, which is really good. We want that to happen. So we're going to probably just build it over here, I think. Yeah, we will need to build like a main supply for power. How do we want to do this? We do need to get our power grid up and running. But for that to happen, I do like having the power grid out somewhere. Actually, yeah, here we'll do. So let's go coal generator. We'll build that there. By the time this is all built and up and running, we should have the whatchamacallit, the smart battery, which will then allow us to actually just store this excess power. And this is only for our water sieve. We don't really need it up the top here just yet. So the coal generator will stay down there. It's probably better if we build a thingy for now. Actually, we will need it to power also the water pump. So we'll bring that down here and that's going to plug into that. Awesome. And what we else need to do is grab the liquid pipe. Yep, that would probably help if we could put proper flooring here. We'll just chuck that like that. Except for that, we'll just cancel that. Awesome. Okay, that's going to fix that up, and then we need to get proper plumbing down. How hot is our water? 23 degrees. That's beautiful. So we're going to get the liquid pipes in, and we're going to plumb all the way through here. Like that. And that's actually going to prime our system. Now, what I mean by prime is that it's going to kickstart the system, essentially. I need this to come across like that. Yep, that's sweet. That's going to do that. And that'll feed into those. The power is unreachable. Why is it unreachable for? Oh, because there's no floor here. That's fine. They'll fix that up eventually. I also need to build a couple of airflow tiles in between. Otherwise, the dupes will probably suffocate. So we're just going to chuck 2 in the middle here for now. And we're going to choose a new blueprint. What have we got? We've got digging, we've got suit wearing, we've got some bristleberries. Honestly, I'm feeling the bristleberries. We need food. Until I get our farms up and running properly, we're going to go with food. Alright, but now these guys are all getting everything up and running. Now, the reason we don't have this water sieve up here is because we won't get the room buff bonus. And there's not enough room. To get the room buff bonus, we need, where is it? Washroom. No industrial machinery, and that counts as industrial machinery. So we're getting that fixed up, and that'll enable us to do that. Airflow tiles are going in, so we'll have some oxygen going through them. How are we looking up here? This is all dug out. Temperature-wise, that's fine. Temperature-wise, we could probably dig up the top here, to be honest. That's a vacuum, so we've got to be careful. We'll just dig through that. 4 like that. There we go. That'll get them digging through there. I I do need to still wall the base off. Probably just wall it off here, I think. Yeah, just go straight up. But like I said, we can't do that until we get our toilets up and running, which shouldn't be too much longer. And I think the power just finished. Oh, we need refined metal. If I come down here and demolish that, that should give us some refined metal. That will give us plastic. Okay. New plan. We need to grab a... I keep forgetting. To do something, you need to have something else. Stations. I don't think I have it. We need that one. That's what we need. We need to get the rock crusher. That'll enable us to get a little bit of refined metal as well, which is what we need to build the smart battery. So they're going to research that for us. We still got a decent amount of food going on. Oxygen is looking pretty good. How are we looking for algae? 11 tons of algae, so we can keep running that for a little bit longer. You can see most of the base is covered in oxygen. The vacuum is now free, which is fine. What we'll do is we'll go with this. And where's the... Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there. So that's our new floor, so we can dig all of this up. We can dig all of that up. And cancel that. That'll enable us to use that. All right, sweet. So that's going to get that sorted up. They're still building the pipe works down here. Still waiting on that. Did the research just finish? No, it's just started. Get my hopes up for nothing. So once all that's done, I do need to finish off the plumbing here. So we go liquid pipe. I don't believe it comes out hotter. But we're just going to run this down like this. And we are going to run a liquid bridge. Liquid ports cannot overlap. I knew that. We're going to run a liquid bridge like this. Now, my plumbing's going to be a little bit ugly, but that's fine. And then what we can do is we can run this up, in, up like that. So what this system means is, right, so let's bring the plumbing overlay up and running. Plumbing, there it is. So what this means is we're going to prime the system with our water from down here, from our supply. It's going to pump the water up the top here, and it's going to go through these pipes. It's going to feed into all of this, and this is just to get the system primed, to pump enough water into it so that the water sieve can actually do what it needs to. Now, once our duplicants use the toilets and the sinks, the polluted water will come up through these pipes, come down, come across, it'll come through here, and then it'll go straight into the water sieve. Any excess polluted water that doesn't fit in the water sieve, or if this system is backed up, will then get pumped down through into this system, and it'll go into our liquid reservoir for storage. We can then use the polluted water to do some farming, to do some other stuff as well. So that's going to fix that up. The coal generator is being built. I do need to build the smart battery. Have we got our research complete? It is complete, so we can go and build a... It's a refinement. There it is. And we can go and build a rock crusher, which I'll just build there. And we do need to hook that up with power. So that's not going to be too difficult. Chuck that on like that. Hopefully they don't deliver anything to it. I might have to just disable the building for the time being, because they're going to deliver coal and the power's not going to go anywhere. So we'll get that up and running, and once the rock crusher is built, then we can do it. Is it built? Come on, build the rock crusher. But that's fine. Other than that, everything is pretty much ready to go for the toilets. We can't demolish these just yet, otherwise our duplicants will start peeing all over the place. We don't want that. We don't want that to happen. We really don't. We can fit another planter box in here. I could make this into a farmer's room, but I don't think we'll do that just yet. I also need to deconstruct these. Just clear all the unnecessary garbage we have in there. Can we get this prioritized? Oh, it can't be built because... There you go. Now you'll be happy. All right. How are we looking up here? They can't reach it, so we'll need to build another ladder there. That should enable them to reach it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the rest of our base, I think. We'll wall this up, and we'll have this going across probably to about here. I don't want the natural gas geysers to sort of be part of the base, but that is probably where we're going to get our primary source of power. We'll build a massive natural gas chamber up the top here, because we'll combine these two in one room. And that'll enable us to produce a bunch of natural gas. That'll enable us to produce power. Over here, we've got the saltwater geyser still pumping off. Hydrogen is in through there. There is another... No, that's the natural gas geyser. So we need to tap into those geysers ASAP. So once we get our food and bathroom situation sorted, we should be able to do that. 3 bathrooms is enough for the time being as well. I find 3 bathrooms and 3 sinks is normally enough for about 6 dupes. So that is pretty good. We want that set to that, set that to that, set that to that. We're just waiting on this rock crusher being built, and then we can build the smart battery. We don't probably need to build the smart battery, but I like having the smart battery. Actually, do I have any automation wines? We need automation as well. Automation enables us to automatically do stuff without having to worry. I will need that. So that's the next research. Power. We can enable that now, and we can queue up some copper ore. So chuck this onto 15. That should be enough for us to get our automation wires going and all that sort of stuff. That's fine. We do need to get into ranching as well. You can see what I mean, guys. You can just keep playing this game for hours and hours and hours because there's always something to do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build some ladder systems here. Just a bit of scaffolding to help out so we can get over here and reach stuff. Still want to do that, but we're going to wait. The liquid pump, you'll see now that the plumbing is now fully in action. Is the sieve powered? The sieve is powered, but that is probably all the water we will need. So what we'll do is we'll disable this building. It's not going to pump any more water into it. That is being used up, which is great. Power. We need the smart battery. We need a little bit more refined metal. You guys come in and do that. You know what? For safety's sake, we're just going to hook up a jumbo battery for the time being. Because I'd rather have it... Is it even... Yeah, it's using up the coal. I'd rather have a battery just in case. Because it's better than having it just going to waste, which is what it's doing right now. Because we don't have that much coal because we aren't ranching just yet. So, yeah. But the reason we built it down here is because it is producing carbon dioxide as well. And carbon dioxide is heavier. So it's just going to sit in a chamber down here, which is what we want. Now the coal will power up the battery, which is great. The rock crusher should be used now. We should be getting some refined metals. Here we go. You saw there, just popped up 50 kilos. We need 200 kilos plus some extras for the automation wires, which our lovely researcher has now researched, which is great. So we can now get into that. Still don't have enough metal. That's fine. This is only going to be a temporary thing anyway, while... Actually, we could probably just use the battery, to be honest. Let's take a look here. That looks all good. Should work. Now we should be able to deconstruct these. And our dupes should start using the toilets. We're going to wait for it to see if it's in action. But once we demolish these, they'll have no choice but to go here, which... should have... Oh, damn. I thought it was about to happen. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, moment of truth. Our duplicant's running in. He's going to use the toilet. They're all using the toilet. You'll see the water will come fed in. There you go. And you can see polluted water is used. This is going to come around. It should feed into the water sieve first. Okay, that's not right. So, it should be feeding into the water sieve, which means we've done something wrong. I think I need to deconstruct that. Yeah. Let me think about this for a second. Alrighty, guys. So I think I fixed our plumbing problem. I think I just had the piping the wrong way around. So now it should feed through, and it should come through the liquid bridge into there. And any excess will go down into the liquid reservoir. I'm 90% sure. We've also got jumbo batteries up and running. I do need to fix that up for the smart batteries, which we are about to do, because I do believe we just got the smart batteries. Yep. And we've got just enough, so we're going to chuck them. We're going to chuck that here. We're going to deconstruct that. The problem is we're just going to lose a lot of power, which means we lose a little bit of coal. But in the end, I mean, there's not much we can do about it. We need to swap it over to the smart battery because the smart battery is significantly better. And that way it'll prevent us from losing any power. Okay, so that's set up, and yeah, we just need a bit of refined metal. And what we're going to do, we're going to hook this up, and I'll tell you what this will do in just a second. So what we're going to do is this will shut off when the battery is full, and then when it reaches a certain threshold, which is 40%, it'll then request the coal generator to turn on and start pumping the coal. We're going to disable the coal generator because the battery is full. The smart battery is powering up. I don't need the coal generator to function anymore. So that's going to do that. And then we'll just use up the excess power in the battery and the coal generator. You can see there it's turned off now because the smart battery is full. So that's what we want. That's why we wanted the smart batteries for, which is great. So it sends a red signal. So wait, we forgot the right one up. So you can see that it'll send a red signal, and then when the battery reaches 40%, it'll send a green signal to turn on and get the coal generator up and running. Also got a new printable. I'm going to just go with the dirt. I don't want any extra dupes at the moment. We still haven't got our food source up and running just yet. So we're going to run with that for now, and I need to fix that up. But yeah, so far this is going pretty good. I didn't see them use the toilet. Let's find out if it worked. Yep. So you can see it worked because we've got water in this pipe. We didn't have water before. But now if a duplicant comes along and uses the toilets, which I don't know if they're going to do now. Are they going to do? No, they're not going to use the toilets. If they use the toilets, it'll come through, it'll go down, and it'll feed into here, and then it'll stop because this is backed up, and the system will then feed into that, which is what we want, which is great. So they're still making a little bit of copper ore. The battery power is being used. That's fine. That's what we want. That shouldn't need to be disabled now. We'll just enable that building, and we'll turn the fuel request to 60. I just want the jumbo battery being used first, but it looks like it's using both of it. That's fine. The jumbo battery will eventually deplete itself. Oh, god damn, we got a lot of polluted water over here. So what we need to do to fix this up is we need to chuck some deodorizers down. These will clean the air from the polluted oxygen. I'm going to chuck 6 of them. Actually, no, I don't need to worry, do I? Because we're just going to wall this off. I didn't even think about that. All right, let's just cancel that. I'm going to sweep all this up. As much as I can, anyway. We also need to make this our polluted dirt. Should already be polluted dirt. Yep. Okay, sweet. So that's all good. We're doing good. We've got the bathrooms up and running. We've got a bit of food going. It's going to be a while before we're in positive amount of food, but we've got a little bit of a power situation going on here, which is good. I just want to make sure the plumbing is right on this. They're delivering that, which is great. Yep. All right, what have we got over here? We've got a bunch of hatches. I am just going to build the insulated tiles here so we can get... Let's just build that up to there. How high did we want this? Temperature. Honestly, probably what we need to do is we need to figure out our tiling. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, that'll probably do us. I reckon just there. I don't think we need a huge sort of section of the base. I reckon that is going to be more than enough. So we'll run this up to here. That can all get cancelled. And that's going to be our main base. That's going to be all the base. I reckon that's more than enough room. I don't know whether or not we'll put the hatches, the hatches inside the base, or if we'll keep them externally. I like to keep them internally, but we'll see. Let's get a deodorizer here, and I can't build one there. That's fine. That should be more than enough to take that on. This is just going to be a room full of polluted oxygen, which I don't really care. Dupes are going to work on doing that. But I think we've managed to do a pretty good job today. Is that replenishing itself? It shouldn't be. Yeah, that's why I needed to disable this for. Disable that, enable that. And then that'll enable us to do that. So, yeah, how much mortal ore? We got enough of that. Refined metal, we got a little bit of refined metal. Coal, we got 9.5 kilos, which should be enough until we get into hatches. Honestly, might keep the hatches just out here. I don't know yet. See how we go. But, yeah, guys, I just need to make sure that the water's up and running properly. And then we'll probably wrap up the video. Let me know whether or not you guys are enjoying these so far. Like I said, love playing this game. It's really good. Clay Entertainment, which are the guys, the developers behind this game, are also the ones behind Don't Starve. Love Don't Starve as well. So if you guys want to see Don't Starve on the channel, let me know. If you want to see more Oxygen Not Included, also let me know. But yeah, guys, so far this is a little bit more of a challenge because I'm used to the base one. Both times that I've played through to like cycle 600, it's been on the base sort of map. So this new map is different, and there's going to be a couple of different things. We're going to try to do a few different things. All right, you can see there the water's being fed through. It should, yep, there we go. That's what we wanted to see. It's been fed off into the liquid reservoir, which is great. That should be enough to keep the system backed up. We've still got this one. I just want to make sure that we'll have enough water. Yeah, it should work. I just want to make sure we've given enough plumbing, enough piping. Maybe I should run it back this way and go up like that. We should be all right. It should be okay. But yeah, guys, I'm glad that's working. That's all disabled. We've got a little bit of power going on and all is good so far. So guys, we're going to wrap up the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I know Ashken and Max did. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.